So here we have the BMW X3 on a 65 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of it from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, and a 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge, then the speedometer, the rev counter, and the coolant temperature gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 71,376. You can change the information displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk. If we back out to the steering wheel, over on the left-hand side, we have cruise control for the car, and on the right-hand side, we have stereo and phone controls. Just behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus paddles are so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the center, we have the buttons for the air conditioning, above which we have the main screen for the car. This is where, amongst other things, you would pair your phone in order that you can use it. All of the movement that you see me making on the screen is all being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial and the collection of buttons that surround it. So, for example, you can access your phone, your radio, and you'll see that this car's got FM, AM, and DAB radio. You can also listen to your own music under the multimedia heading just there. We have our CD player and external devices we can plug in, USB, Bluetooth, and auxiliary inputs, as you can see. And on top of all of that, we have satellite navigation, which is a lovely, clear, wide color display. Very easy system to use. As I say, beneath that, we have your dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in over here. And when you're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning turned on. Same button again to turn it off. Or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperature you asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and the direction of the air for you. You can override that at any time you wish to and put it back on your own settings. We also have a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same over here for the passenger side. Below that is the CD player and the main volume for the stereo. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, along with an electronic handbrake. We can turn our parking sensors on and off from here, and we can change the driving setup, so we can put the car in Sport, Comfort, or Eco Pro from there as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Mach 1 Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.